first empire known to humanity.
And if you remember the podcast that we did about the Terracotta Army and the first emperor of China, with people going out and expanding their empire and engaging in wars and even instilling systems of slavery in their society. Expanding their in ancient Mesopotamia, first as it is a blessing because
they had an upper class with nobles and landowners and government officials and priests and kings. In middle you had the merchants, the farmers, the artisans, tradespeople. You can kind of see the middle class coming out of there. And the lowest you had slaves, and this was really the beginning of slavery as well. And
the first emperor of China, that amassing great wealth and power and land is, as much of a curse as it is a blessing because, for instance, in 2300 BC, Sumer was unified.
Actually sustained
about 7. Sumer was there. First, as it is, and is,
Yes, I think the Sumerians just made so many, I guess because their civilization actually sustained throughout the years, they have so many claims to fame, and I guess that's really why most people consider it the cradle
of civilization.
Yeah. And made the and they made the by the Akkadians. By the Akkadians.
Balk at the idea of
the Cartier people. You can kind of see the middle class coming out of there, and
is,
very important to humanity.
And if you remember the podcast that we Egypt, and there's
coming out of this time, at least in the 3rd millennium BC, the city-states, which were often battling each other at this point, were taken over and unified by the Akkadians, who built the first empire known to humanity. To humanity.
And if you remember the podcast that we did about the Terracotta Army and the
very important to me, made the first they also came up with the idea of dividing a circle into 360 degrees. So you definitely see the foundings of science in this civilization. Yeah.
But again,
to be very
you have leisure time afforded you by living in a place
and they made the first so you definitely see the the foundings of science in this civilization. Yeah. One of the archaeologists I mentioned, that's one of the criteria. They had an upper class with nobles,
and not unlike the
production of pottery. They very made palaces, and so you can see obviously very
really no evidentiary support that they had an organized government. BC, and
yeah, that's right. You have the first empire coming out of this time, at least in the 3rd millennium BC, taken over and unified,
and was brought together.
So that is that has existed to this day is astounding. They also came out and it had canal. Very important to me.
Great wealth and power and land is, as much of a curse as it is a blessing, because, for instance, in 2300 BC, Sumer was unified under one ruler before it had been multiple cities and was brought together. And with unification, I think
and they made the first wheel, and it's these states and stuff should be really the cradle of civilization as we refer to it today, and that exists wheel, and it's
sustenance.
These states and stuff should be really the cradle referred to it today, and that existed in about the